Anam Chara home is literally a neighborhood house that through the love that's brought into that house, it's transformed into a home. And I like the word home because it gives one that feeling of comfort and rest, peace, tranquility that can only be transformed from a house into a home by the human interaction and the love that's brought into it.
Happy birthday to you.
Having an intimate environment where you can really be one-on-one, knowing the biography of the individuals versus having hundreds of people that you need to get up for breakfast. Every Anam Chara home has a dining table where we sit no more than 10 people.
In Anam Chara, the elders that live in this home really form a family with the caregivers. Because when you're involved as intimately as we are with one another in the day-to-day functionings of household production or just, getting people up and bathed and dressed and fed and put to bed at night, a family relationship forms pretty quickly.
One of the most beautiful aspects about working here is that it gets to be more than just a job that you're doing, and it gets to be something that it's a place where you can grow in your own self, and it's a supportive environment so that you can come in and really let this be a part of your life.
The work environment in an Anam Chara home is so much more than being paid to do tasks. It's a spiritual journey that's trans-denominational, that's not just there for the residents, it's there for the people who come as staff and volunteers and family to enter into something that they do, every task they do with as much love in their heart as possible.
We're going to give you a ride.
Oh.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
So just press this down. Here we go.
Oh.
It's a really nice thing, I think, that just for the residents having an opportunity to give, whether it's to an animal or to a child or even to us as staff here, that they really like that because they get to feel a sense of purpose and usefulness and meaning in their own lives when there is an area where they can give.
Twyla and Vernon came to our home after 65 years of being together, and love radiated from them. Well, Twyla had a fall and her eyesight was going, and they would have had to have been separated because Vernon was aging himself and trying to take care of her. His health was going down. And in the Anam Chara home, we were able to have them remain together in the bed that Vernon built for Twyla 65 years ago. And when he died, she was in that bed with him, with the family surrounding them. And now when she gets her days of tears, she goes to the piano, totally blind, and recalls all the music that those two played together. We don't say, don't cry. We instead encourage her to sit at that piano and to cry, and the tears will come and flow just like the sound of the music. And the difference is so much that the grieving becomes a full grieving versus an empty, sad loss.
Part of the consciousness behind the care that we offer at Anam Chara is about bringing death back into the home. It's about taking it out of institutions. It's about demystifying it. It's about shining our own light on it.
Death in the medical world is seen as a failure. And death here is seen as a passage, as treated almost in a celebratory manner, and that we really honor the sacredness of that time period around death and the sacredness of that moment of the passing for the individual.
When someone dies in the home, one of the services that we offer, if the resident and the family are open to it, is that we like to have the deceased lie in state in the home for up to 72 hours. And that enables friends and family and the other residents in the home also to come by gradually at their own pace and say their goodbyes, to have an intimate atmosphere in which to do that. And it's a very meaningful thing.
Gardens are a big, important part where there are flowers and blossoms and waterfalls and a pond in every Anam Chara home where you can sit out and feel nature. In doing this work over the years, I've seen that with birthing and with dying and with aging, when you have times of stress, to have the arts be present, music, have rhythm and cycles, not necessarily participate. Many of them can't, get up and dance, but the ones that can do, and the ones that can't really enjoy those rhythms, the rhythms of music and the rhythms of their day.
We not only need financial donations, but we need community support. We need to be recognized as a part of the community and to have people come in as they visit their neighbors. Stop in and say hello. Whether it's to have a cup of coffee with one of our residents, or you have an old fax machine you're not using and you think we may be able to use it. We're always looking for help from the community.